Hey guys, it's George and Kat here for your Daily Hope, and we are at our favorite Epcot Disney Festival. Kat, tell them what festival it is.
It's called farts. Um,
What does
festival,
FART stands for?
festival of the arts. Yeah, and it actually doesn't stink at all. It's one of my favorites, and they've got awesome food here, which looks like pieces of art. So I'm so excited. We're hungry. I'm also about to break out into do you want to build a snowman because it is freezing here.
Yeah, if you guys haven't noticed, it's been like super frigid in Florida. So we've been kind of all over the place. Had some frost, had some broken pipes actually. So yeah, it's kind of crazy over here in Florida. But Festival of the Arts, it's every year in February. It's really short. It's only like a month, just over a month, which most of these festivals, like Food and Wine, goes for almost 3 months. But it is really our favorite because you have all these amazing artists. You also have like a Broadway series, but of course they do the food and they have all kinds of crazy things like Pop Tarts that look like art, to liquid nitrogen type frozen desserts. Which today we're not. I think we're not. We're gonna pass on them, right?
I think we're going straight to Japan because we were here like a couple of weeks ago and they had the best sushi. And you guys, these like dumplings with Wagyu beef, like you had me at Wagyu,
That's right.
but they're all like Technicolor. So the sushi is like rolled in all of these like beautiful marbled colors. So truly, it's like a work of art and super yummy. So I love that Disney goes all the way out with their festivals. And we've got our kids with us.
That's right. You see this entourage. We got Victor and Christian. There's Christian, and they don't like to be on camera. And there's Victor. They're all, Victor's in baseball mode. So we just left baseball practice today. So we're running in trying to get daylight. That's why you see us like running, walking, and talking here. But I do want you to see. We actually tried to film a couple weeks ago, but we got here so late. And you didn't get to see all the vendors, but we're going to try to get a little sample of some of the amazing artists. And they're not all Disney art. There's a lot of just amazing artists that Disney invites, and so it's pretty neat. So
Yeah, we've got some like 3D installations, which are really cool as well. I heard that in Italy, they've got like these 3D installations that look like Van Gogh.
and you can see some of the art back here.
Yeah, so 3D installations, that's where I hope we can catch because we're like right here at twilight. We don't have a whole lot of light left, but you can step in, take your little selfie. I mean, here's a
some.
sample.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's a
So
sample, and this is like a Mary Poppins theme. Very cute. Yeah, I mean, this is perfect. You got a little bit of daylight left.
here, Kat, you want to jump in one of these?
Well, sure.
So
So
if
this
you can see it
really
over our shoulder.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, so you've got three different ones to choose from, and of course, it's all about the selfies, right? So you've got Mickey and Minnie, and
Here,
I'll just kind
jump on
walk
in.
through.
Kat's gonna model for us. So if you notice,
Gone through, it's like a hallway, right? You've got your adorable little vignette, and it's literally a hallway.
they can't hear you. Here.
Yeah, it's literally a hallway you just walk through. So they've given you three of these, and this is right at the entrance. Right at the
There's
entrance.
one over there, and then there's a new one over here. So,
Yeah.
but oh no, we're just vlogging and showing everybody. No, you're good. You're good. Yeah. So.
I'm gonna get my kids.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can't leave the kids behind. So, so they have these. They have some on, in the World Showcase. The other thing is they have, like Kat mentioned, a lot of the three-dimensional art, and actually they're doing chalk art. And here's a artist that's finishing up over here. Look at this, amazing. Wow, that looks amazing. It's a Darth Vader one. Look at this.
That's part of the process. That's what stinks about travel.
That looks amazing.
So here's one of the artists. This is a really special moment here. You can see that she is. Do you have to redo these like every day, or does?
And we do 4 new pieces every day. So yeah, for the remainder of the festival, there'll be 4 new pieces every day. And then they pressure wash them off, usually kind of about once a week, and we start over again.
Oh gosh, does that get you excited when you have to do another piece, or are you kind of sad because each one's like your baby? Like, how do you feel about it?
I have 0 attachment, so it's just exciting. I've already looked at it for like 3 hours, so I walk away and I'm ready for something new.
I love it. I love it. Darth Vader. All right, and what's your first name?
Whitney.
Whitney.
Yes.
You are amazingly talented.
Thank you.
I love it. Thanks
Thank
for
you so
taking
much.
time. All right. Yeah, so we've got the chalk art over here, and it's like a couple of feet away. They always have this really cool. How would you describe this? It's another interactive, I don't know, art installation made of chalk. So let's see. We came here 2 weeks ago
similar,
and
but
it
then
wasn't
this
finished.
It's one of those where you could like step in and it looks so three-dimensional. You look like you're like jumping in a waterfall or something. But it looks like they're working on it.
Let's see if any of it's finished.
Okay,
Oh, you know what? The last time we were here, it was a Toy Story theme. Do you remember that? So I guess they do. I mean, it totally makes sense. They're having to redo these. And Whitney just said that they power wash. So this looks like Hercules, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, and Pegasus.
I think so.
I
But it's
love-
still
so
not
they've
done,
got-
so they're still working on it. So.
Artists
if
working
you-
all the
if you
time.
notice over our shoulder, it's kind of like a village where they do a lot of the festival food. But again, all the showcase will have the food. And so we're going to walk a little bit and
wanna
show
show
you a
them-
little bit
here's-
about the food. Here's
The official logo.
the official logo for this year. And of course, the little dragon is Figment. If you guys are not familiar with Disney and Epcot, Figment is a character who's been here, I believe, from the beginning, and it's kind of a fan favorite. So
And I love if you have like the Disney Pass. These packages include like professional photographers. You could step in, and all of your photos are loaded into your Magic Pass,
Yep.
right? And then you have access to those
That's right.
professional photographers. So it's a great way for those that are vacationing to document, their trip.
So, and here's some of the oil paintings you can see over our shoulder. I mean, there's a lot of fine art. Some of these go for a high dollar, and they have sculpting. And actually, Kat, why don't you walk them through a little bit? Some of this art.
Okay, well, I mean, you really have to get up close. These are definitely prints.
Those are prints, but over there's some of the originals.
But I'm sure that there are a few originals in here, and then you're gonna note that by the price. And then sometimes they have like lithographs and signed prints, limited edition prints. But this all does look like oil painting work, and so you've got Stitch, all of these different characters represented. You've got Night Before Halloween, Star Wars, yep, Mickey and Minnie, of course, Donald and Daisy, and they're framed, which is very cool. So this is just one of the first vendors that you come to, and we need to look in that little book that says like how many vendors are out here.
And they even have like digital artists. They, last year Christian got these really cool digital art that was signed for Clone Wars and Star Wars from Clone Wars from Star Wars. They were really neat, and I think he got like 3 pieces, and they're fairly priced. I mean, it was signed limited edition, but you could get them for like $50-$60 sometimes. But they were graphic art, so they were just made with digitally. It wasn't, some were hand drawn. I think one artist, but he got 2 from one that doesn't. He just kind of mashes it all up together and just does amazing graphic art. So they got a little bit of art for everybody.
Yes. Now, okay, one of our favorite places is this World Showcase. Okay, so they've got ice cream.
Notice the line is really short today.
I know, because it's freezing. Yeah, so we'll be able to get our ice cream. probably quicker this time.
We might have to do the tomato and grilled cheese today. Feels
So
like
what do you-
that kind of
what do you-
day.
It's kind of like a science experiment that they have in here, right?
With
So
liquid nitrogen. They cool it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes. So if you have had your ice cream made with liquid nitrogen, I've had that like a couple times. Have you, George?
Yeah, but I don't think I'm going to brave it today. But let's see.
Not.
You see over there, they're kind of assembling it. Let's see if somebody jumps out, but I doubt it. I mean, it is kind of freezing. Literally, last time we were here a couple weeks ago when it was not freezing, the line was like out the door. It was all over the place. So.
Do you want to jump in there?
No, thank
because
you.
I can literally see that liquid nitrogen.
Oh,
it's
you
like
can see
the
the
steam
pops.
is rolling. Oh, those cake pops. So those cake pops are huge. Oh my gosh, I love the portion sizes here.
Christian, you want a
And
cake pop before dinner?
So yeah, really cool. Minnie Mouse cake pop that they dip in liquid nitrogen. So it's like a frozen cake pop. Make sure that all of our kids are here. Okay.
All right, so this last time we went towards Canada, which is right. This time we're going to go left. We're going to go towards Mexico.
Okay. I like swimming upstream.
Yeah.
It's kind of a life hack to avoid all the crowds, I feel like.
Yeah.
Anyway, I know one of our goals tonight, I really want to get to Italy, and daylight is burning. I don't even know. We probably have like less than half an hour to see this really cool installation in Italy, which is supposed to be, is it Van Gogh? I think it's no, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to look it up. But it's Scream, whichever artist painted
That's a
that.
Van Gogh. Yes, that's
Yeah.
oh no, I'm sorry, that's a Monet.
No,
Isn't
no,
it?
no, it's not.
You know, I should have
Monet
paid.
is like-
I should have paid attention to art history. You know, I only took it twice.
Yeah, but again, it's one of those 3D installations that you get to step into, and I'm sure some of you guys are gonna make a comment here, but you know the famous Scream. Oh my gosh! And the guy's face, like,
I think you're right. It was a
Yeah.
Van Gogh. You're right. I think it is a Van Gogh. We'll see.
oh my gosh, that's
Yeah.
killing me. I should know this. I'm such an art nerd. Well, anyway, we're gonna have to like walk a little bit quicker to catch that because
And
we've
here-
got sunset.
Here's the back of the Festival of the Art install. There with a nice Epcot ball. But anyways, we will come hopefully find some great art and maybe meet some more artists and get to talk to them a little bit. So, but you know, while we're reflecting on this, one of the things that we really like to emphasize is that, you know, God's the best artist, right? He is a creative God. He created us. He's made everybody unique and special. And a lot of you out there are creatives, and sometimes you kind of wonder, hey, does anybody really want to see my art? And I'm here to say yes. The world needs you. It needs your art, whether it's, you know, painting, drawing, writing, singing, like that celebrates God because He made you that creative, right, Kat? And then, Kat, you're a super creative person.
Oh, I don't know about that, but I completely agree with everything that you're saying. So this is just another cool way to be inspired out here, and you know, to embrace. I love Disney, what Disney represents, and Walt Disney himself, who is such an innovator, not just for entertainment, but for business and for really a city, for a community. So I don't know, it kind of hits all these levels, right?
That's right, you know, and I don't know if we've talked about this on the channel before, but you know, I have a little special affinity for Disney because when I was a kid, my grandfather died when I was like around 5, and he looked like just like Walt Disney. And when, you know, back then, I mean, Disney was dead. Obviously, he was way long. I'm not that old, y'all. But you know, they still had on ABC the Sunday night Disney movies, and they would have the Walt Disney setting it up, and you know, it just kind of like vintage every Sunday afternoon. And I would just stare and be like, man, that's Grandpa, that's Abuelo, right? And actually, Kat didn't believe me, and then I showed him a picture. She's like, oh wow, yes,
Like
dead up like Disney.
He
So,
does look so much like him.
Yeah.
He sure did. Yeah.
so you know, we just have a little bit of affinity. Don't always agree with everything Disney does sometimes, but I know even the biggest crazy Disney fanatics don't agree with it. But but it feels cool and nostalgic to come here. And I grew up in Miami, and we would come here all the time because back then Disney was affordable. So kind of neat. But
And I swear they pump like happy gas in over here because you just cannot help but smile.
that's right.
So anyway, guys, we're gonna have to book it to hopefully catch this installation. So it looks like we've got just a few minutes before the sun dips down, and I really, really want to see this art installation in Italy. We're getting close, but we're also running into all of the dinner crowds
And
out here.
Speaking of God being the ultimate artist, look at that sunset coming up. It's unbelievable out there. It's just beautiful. So anyway, so we'll catch you guys in a little bit. And if we make it, we'll pop it in here. If not, we'll see you next time for your daily hope. See y'all.